Let's go to the quick shift screen. By clicking at the top, you can navigate to different screens, okay? You can adjust your gear-dependent kill times in this screen by arrowing up or down to add kill time or arrowing down to shorten the kill time. You can also double-click in the data field and simply type in a value. So here in first to second gear, the default is 70 milliseconds. If we want to change that to 50, I've double-clicked in the cell, I can type in 50, enter, and it changes that value to 50 milliseconds now. I can still use the arrow tabs to make adjustments. This is just another way that we allow the user to make adjustments. The range of adjustability for quick shift kill times are 5 to 125 milliseconds in 5 millisecond increments. Okay? The same thing is true with your quick shift kill times. It's treated as a map. So you can save these kill times to a disk for later review or loading back into your device at another time. Okay, and similarly, you can load these values. Okay, that's pretty simple. Next, we'll look at the traction control screen. Okay, on the traction control screen, you'll see a map similar to your fuel map. Along the x-axis, you have RPM, and along the y-axis, you have throttle position. And what you'll notice here are these values are on a scale of 1 to 10. This is our traction control sensitivity map. And our traction control sensitivity is adjusted by 1 or 10%, between 1 and 10%, okay? 1 being very little traction control, 10 being the maximum amount of traction control sensitivity. And throughout the map, you can go in and adjust the sensitivity levels in relation to where you're going to be on the track. So for instance, if you're riding perhaps a very tight track, you can go in here at smaller throttle positions, throttle openings, and lower RPMs where you may be in mid-corner, highlight that group of cells, and increase the values, effectively giving you a higher sensitivity level when in those corners at these throttle positions and RPMs, and you can apply those, similar to what you can do with the fuel map. Okay, so I just effectively changed those values from 5s, which is a middle setting, to a 7, making the system more sensitive. Okay, and you can do this throughout the map. You also have the option of going in and making adjustments by gear, similar to what you can with our fuel map. Okay, so if you don't want the traction control on in first gear, you can simply arrow down and turn it off in first gear. Okay, if you want it more aggressive in second gear, you can arrow up, put it at a level of 5. Okay, you can trim by gear all the way to -5 to +5, and you can even turn the values completely off like we did in first gear. Okay, the cut level is the more effectively how aggressive we come in and cut the ignition pulse, which is going to reduce power and allow the bike to regain traction. This is also on a scale of 1 to 10. What this allows you to do, this cut level tab, it's in relation to throttle position, okay? And right now we've got a base value of 5 across the range. At higher throttle openings, we may be more aggressively exiting a corner, and at 60, 70, or 80% throttle, we may choose to have the cut level a bit more aggressive. So instead of 5s, let's replace those and put 8s, okay? Now, when the bike is being ridden at 60, 70, or 80% throttle, not only can we adjust the sensitivity, but we can go in and adjust the cut level.